Somehow in 2024, we're still on the topic of hating on MrBeast. For those of you who don't know, in his newest video, he actually built 100 homes for people all across the world. And the catch about this whole video is there is no catch. He just built these homes for free, which is something that takes a lot of planning, organization, and it's just extremely kind to do. He even stated in his own video that it cost him millions. So why would anybody have a problem with this? Well, let me read a couple responses I found on Twitter. Saw something where all the shoemakers and their employees went out of business after other countries started donating shoes and completely destroyed demand. He just put a few builders out of business. MrBeast actually responds to this comment below and he says, or crazy idea, I paid those builders to build these homes, lol. The amount of effort it takes to make something like this happen is a lot larger than a lot of people would think. And the biggest detail that I think a lot of people fail to recognize is MrBeast could spend his money a different way. He doesn't have to make content like this. He could just make the saw traps and just make his money off of that. Let me read a few other comments. He's helping people for the wrong reasons. He should be helping them to get more grants, not to make money on YouTube. I'd let half the world go if it meant never seeing another obnoxious thumbnail of his with his bad awkward smile. He is only doing for a publicity stunt. He's subsidized by the government. That's what he's not telling you. It's really unfortunate to live in a world where people are this negative about something that you should only see as positive. I've always had the perspective that regardless of the intention, him just doing something that's so outright great for the world is something that you shouldn't criticize him for. And I'm not over here as MrBeast's #1 fan or supporter, although I do have to admit I have had one MrBeast burger in my life. I understand that a majority of these people are probably just trying to rage bait, but it doesn't change the fact that there are people out there that definitely do have this opinion. Like, yeah, his thumbnails are outrageous and genuinely exaggerated with Photoshop, but in reality, he is doing some pretty crazy stuff on video. I don't think I've ever clicked on and watched a MrBeast video and thought to myself, wow, that was completely clickbait. My parents always taught me when I was young the very valuable lesson of nothing in life is free. And for somebody to spend so much money out of their own pocket to do good, there has to be some sort of benefit on the other end. At the end of the day, he is a human, he owns a business, and he has to make money. But then even excluding this whole thing, he runs his own food banks. There's a lot of charity he does that doesn't really get seen, but I don't even think it's inherently negative to create a video on something great you're doing. Because when you create content like this, if you can make this the standard or the norm, it's only going to inspire other creators to do great things as well, especially when you do it in such a raw and authentic way. It doesn't feel like he's overly dramatizing it or he's trying to fake reactions or anything. It just seems like he's presenting something huge that they've done. Well, he ends up responding to this general negativity, and this is what he had to say. When we help people curing 1,000 blind people, building 100 houses, wells, etc., people get mad and say I shouldn't be doing this and government should. Yes, ideally a YouTuber isn't the one fixing these issues, but I'm not just going to stand by and do nothing. I think that's a really great statement and a positive way to respond to what's going on, and he's 100% right. It shouldn't be a YouTuber that has to do this kind of thing, but I do respect that we do have somebody that's willing to. I just believe that you should give credit where credit is due, because if we just keep dogpiling on people for doing great things, we're just going to create an evil MrBeast, and then he's going to be making content like burning 100 houses down. But anyways, let me know what you think. Most of the people that get recommended my content are unsubscribed, so if you want to hit that button and see more of my takes, it would mean a lot. And yeah, peace out.